Hey guys, welcome to Virtual Camp Canvas. This session is called Module Design. Today, I will be giving you the very basics of a module, how to design it and organize it in your Canvas sandbox. So if you don't have Canvas open in another tab, make sure you have that open. You can find it in your class link. You're going to go to the very bottom once it's open. You're going to see unpublished courses. You want to find your sandbox, which is going to have your first name, your last name, and sandbox after it. I am Brittany Olver. I am the ITS at Holland Elementary. I have added my email and my Twitter. If you guys have any questions about this session or about Canvas in general, please feel free to email me and I will help you guys out the best that I can. Today, while we're working, I want you guys to be thinking about the first weeks of school. So when you're building a module, think about your first math unit or science or language arts. Build something that you can just go ahead and copy over to your courses once they're made when students are in. And so it's already done. So let's build something that you'll actually use in the first couple weeks of school. Of course, our session is going to align to all these things for our future-ready learners. Now, our session focus, like I said before, we're going to be creating a module. We're going to be adding assignments. We're going to be adding maybe a discussion or a text header. I'll show you how to indent. Now, we're not going to actually be building an assignment in this session. That will be for you to go next. You'll go to another video that will show you how to actually build an assignment. My session right now is just about organizing your module to make it student friendly. We want our students to be able to navigate Canvas and your courses easily and find the activities that they need to get, that they need to complete. And what better way than having visuals? I'll show you guys how to add emojis to things so that those littles can find things really easily. And then I'll show you even how you can easily, once your module's done and you've done all the sessions and you've created all these awesome assignments, how you can just take that whole module and copy it into another course. So you will also see in your unpublished courses some PLC grade level courses that your school has already created for you. This is going to be super helpful when you're collaborating with your grade level or specialist. And you can just easily copy that right into your course. And of course, you can rearrange things, add things to it, delete it, make it for your and your students' needs. But it's amazing and probably one of my favorite features. And of course, best practice is to always have a variety of activities and assessment options in each module. Our students learn in a multitude of ways and they like to show their learning in a multitude of ways. So making sure that each of our modules has a variety of things. But with that being said, does it all have to be on Canvas? No, it doesn't all have to be on Canvas. Please make sure that we are also doing hands-on activities or experiments or stations. Every assignment, every activity does not need to be on Canvas. So I want you guys, I'm actually going to go this one because you can see it better. I want you guys to actually look at this and think about, and you can pause the video or just kind of think about as I'm talking, what do you see? How do they organize it? Which way do you feel is more student friendly? What do you like? What do you don't like about it? And kind of think about what would you change or would you do it that way? Because of course, organization is key. These are two ways that are suggested to you to organize your module. One by unit, the other one by week. Now me, I was a third grade teacher. My organization was based upon the subject. So my language arts, I like to do it by week just because things change so much throughout that week with language arts. But content and math, I would organize it by unit. So it really just depends on you, depends on your students and their needs. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my sandbox and I am going to create a module for you, show you how to add things to it, some naming conventions. Again, I'll show you how to do those emojis. And then the next thing, what will happen is I'll ask you to pause the video and then you guys will get to go do it. So here is my sandbox. As you can see, I am not in the module, so let me click on module so you can see it. I already have a module made that I have done for my teachers. And this is when I'll be able just to copy it over to their PLC course, and then they can copy it in theirs and they can move it all around to fit their needs, unpublished, publish things as they go. And you really just do that and you say copy to, and then I'm going to be able to pick my course that I can copy to here, and then I can copy it to any of these courses. It's pretty cool. So let's build one. You're going to hit this plus module sign and a little thing will come up. Sorry, my little guy keeps getting in the way. I'm going to call it, how about unit 1 place value? Okay, that's usually a first unit in math. So what you see here is you can lock it until, so if there's a certain time that you want to schedule it, so you can say, okay, it's going to open actually on Monday if you're making this the week prior, and it will open on that day. You can add prerequisites. So like if I don't want them to do this module until they've done the digital citizenship, I can add that to it. And then I'm going to add the module. And it even says here, prerequisite, you got to do this first. That's really awesome. And it's not published yet. So all I have to do is click on this if I want it published, but it won't right now because they have to finish this first. Now, to add stuff to it, you can add an assignment, a quiz, file, page, discussion, text header, external URL, or an external tool. I'm going to do a text header first, and I'm going to do, let's do rounding. Okay, I'm just going to call it rounding. And I'm not going to indent it because it's just a text header. It's the first thing that I'm putting in. I will show you how to add an emoji right now though. So if you're looking at your keyboard, you're going to go to the very bottom on your left-hand side. You'll see a Windows button. It's between the FN and the Alt key. You'll click it, hold it down, and then press the period. And hopefully you guys can see it. I know the share screen is sometimes a little weird about what they share, but a screen of emojis will pop up and you can scroll through it, or you can just start typing in an emoji that you're looking for. So let's just say I'm looking for a cactus. So there it goes, it pops up and I click on it and it switches the word to the emoji. And then I just hit the X button and it's gone. Amazing, still there. Again, I'm not indenting. I'm going to add the item, and it's so cute. All right, so I have my first text header. Now I'm going to add a discussion. Okay, say we read a book. I'm trying to think. Place for Zero. I know we always read that in 3rd grade. So let's say we did the book A Place for Zero, and I want them to answer a specific question or as an exit ticket after we've read the book. I'm actually going to indent it because I want it to be under rounding, and then I'm going to add the item, and there it is. You can see that it's kind of indented. Now, in other sessions, they're going to be able to show you how to go into this discussion because you're like, well, you didn't add a question or anything. You'll learn that later on in this session. Again, we're just setting up our module right now. So rounding, then we have a place for zero. I'm going to add another text header. So I'm going to do a new section and I'm going to call it comparing. And let's add an emoji. I'm going to do a symbol, and let's just do one of the greater than less than signs. I know it's not like a super fun emoji, but it's fine. And I'm not going to do any indentation because it's a new section under place value. So you can see here, the little emojis here. And then I am going to add, let's do a page. And you can see here that all the pages that I've already created are showing up. So if I needed to use one from a previous module, I can just click on it and add it right in. Right now I'm going to create a new one. And I'm just going to say comparing, assignment, make it simple. And I'm going to indent one. So there we go. So I have made my module. I made a text header, I've indented something, I have done a discussion, a page. You hit this little plus button if you want to add anything, whether it was an assignment. So let's say I want to add an assignment that I've already created in here. I'm going to do a level 2 indentation because I'm going to add it under comparing numbers. And there it is. It's already right there. Amazing. And then once I'm ready for this and I want to share it with somebody in my, if I want to share with my grade level, I can put it in the PLC course that's already made. Or if I want to add this to my own course for my students, I would just go to copy to. I think that's all I wanted to show you guys on that. So it is your turn. If you want to pause the video, let me move my little guy out of the way. I want you guys to go into your sandbox. I want you to add a text header. I want you to add some other elements, whether that's discussion, a page, an assignment. Try and indent. Maybe you put a little emoji in there too as well. So go ahead, pause the video and go into your sandbox. All right, guys. Thanks for coming to my session. I hope that you were able to set up your first module, something hopefully that will help you out in the first couple weeks of school. Make sure to fill out the exit ticket so that you guys can get points for this session, and make sure that you check out our Canvas Google site. It has lots of information after Camp Canvas. I know it's a lot, and you can always go there and learn even more. I hope you guys are super excited about Canvas. I know that I am, and have a great year.